before we start, I do have some sad news, but I did want to give a shout out to Shannon Morris, the voice of Charles from a Chucky fan film. But I just wanted to give a little shout out to Shannon Morris's father, who did pass away from the coronavirus, and just say that, you know, if it wasn't for this man, we would have not gotten the voice of Charles. So, you know, he was an important part, you know, for all of us. You know, I've talked to Shannon, and, you know, he just said nothing but great things about his father. There's also a GoFundMe for the funeral costs. I mean, many of you who knew my father knew how amazing he was and how he would give the shit off his back or take anyone in need who needed help. And from me and from all of the fans, Shannon, we all hope that you're staying strong and that you get through this, man. We all know you will. I don't really have much Charles news, you know, because of the whole corona thing. They wouldn't be able to work on it. So we just have a picture of Charles, the amazing doll of Charles, just looking through the box, screaming, "Get me the fuck out of here!" Looking scary, looking blissful, looking, you know, looking like a boss. God, I want that doll. And then we have a picture of Tony Biz, and they're kind of like discussing over Charles. I'm guessing this was when they were together on set. And honestly, that's all I could really find. There's really nothing to really talk about in terms of Charles right now. I'm sorry, guys, but you know, if you guys do want some, if you didn't see my video last week, I did make it an update on Charles. Let's talk about Charlie the Legend now. So we got some news on Charlie the Legend. I just thought I would kind of combine these two things, you know, instead of making two videos, just make one, you know. So I guess the first thing to talk about is that Charlie is picking up some steam because it's on Steam. See what I did there? But yes, if you go on your Steam page right now, you can add Charlie the Legend to your, you can follow it, you can add it to your wish list. There is no release date. It actually just says when I'm ready, which is honestly really funny. But, you know, a lot of people who don't know about Charlie the Legend are going to look at that and be like, is this guy serious? But, because usually you just put like 2020, 2021-ish, you know, but I don't know if he's gonna change that or if that's just a gag. But yeah, so you can go on here, there's a whole description about it, mature content, the system requirements, Steam achievements. Ooh, I can't wait for those Steam achievements, you know what I'm saying? Full controller support and Steam Cloud. See, these two are the ones that like people want to see. Like when they see that, they're gonna be like, whoa, let me get in on this game. And then they see the other, whoa. I don't Steam, but if you already downloaded, I guess what you do is, if I can remember correctly, is that you have to email him or you have to message him if you did donate and basically tell him what console that you want it on. We are getting it, the game a week ahead. I'll talk about that in a minute. But yeah, so that's all that's the Steam release of Charlie the Legend. So if you do go on his website, he made a, basically just talking about the Indiegogo and how he wants to thank everyone about how, you know, he didn't achieve his goal, but, you know, all of the 6,000 visits, man. You know, he gave a shout out to some YouTubers he, you know, talked about. But the one thing that's very interesting, I think it's actually, if you go to the FAQ and go to when I received the codes, so can't remember. Codes will be sent 1 week before the game is published. When you make a donation, your email is added to a list of supporters and rewards will be sent to the same email address. Oh, I'm a backer on here. Yeah! Content creators. I'm a content creator. Wait a minute. And then also a new video was released last night. Now let me turn this down. So basically, he does that. He like turns invisible and can fly. And, oh, that's gonna be great. I can just walk into the room and freaking look up and he's just gonna jump down on my freaking face and, like, F my brains out. So he can, summon scavengers while he's also doing this. He can fly. He can, let me guess, he's gonna take over his body. Possessed. Possesses? What? Man, he has a lot of abilities. Honestly, the detection available thing up there, I thought that was a crab. I swear to God, I thought that, like, it was Charlie's head on a crab. I'm not even gonna lie. Oh, I like the little symbols right here. Look at that. That's nice. I like it. Man, this game just looks good. It has like that little voodoo thing right there. I don't know. And so I guess how the map is gonna do it is it's gonna have different colors depending on the floor that you're on. I don't know, cause I can see that like there's yellow right there, and then there's green, and then this is purple. So I'm gonna guess that the yellow is like below you, or above you maybe. I don't know if that's just from his game or if that's how he's doing it. But you know, that's just what I'm kind of taking from that. But yeah, when there's something strange in the neighborhood, who you gonna call? 4 random survivors having the survivor devil doll who can now turn invisible. Great addition though, game is looking great. And then an article leaks by Daylight, which I actually am happy that I found this site because I found a lot of good Dead by Daylight kind of news. But they actually published the article, which kind of sucks because when you go and look on this, when I was reading the article for the donation thing from earlier, he even talked about how no one promoted the game, and I can only imagine from me, Nightmare, and all the other people, Slash and Cast, and Agility, and all the other people who like talked about the game. Imagine if some websites, you know, were to like Bloody Disgusting and shit were to publish this game. It would have been freaking, it would have been legendary, man. It would have gotten a lot of traffic. And that's about it. That's all. Sorry that the video is really short. There's just not a lot of news right now on Charles and Charlie the Legend. You know, I just want to kind of talk about that and everything. So yeah, I hope you guys are staying safe out there. I hope you guys are getting through the coronavirus. And remember, keep on killing it, but don't actually kill anyone, or Charlie's going to turn invisible and probably slap you on the bum. So yeah, love you all.